Good evening, everyone. Hi. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not a performer. I don't fry. Maybe I'm still glowing wings. So I'm going to lead or few of my poems. Okay, I'm sorry if you see me shy. I'm not used to performing. This one is called. This one is called What Love Should Not Be. I, you said my name the way storms whisper before they break. Soft, heavy. A warning I should have known better than to ignore. But love makes fools of those who dance too close to thunder, who mistake the harsh before the rain for something gentler than rain. So I stayed, even when your silence became a wound that never closed. Was your words turned into knives, cuts that didn't stop at fresh. They ached to carve secrets in my bones. A blade in the shape of your love carved myself into something softer like a sponge. How foolish of me to think your anger could hold, pretending it to be water, hoping it could be easier for you to keep me close. Until now, when there is nothing left to give, neither cries left to choke on, no apologies to make home in my throat, just a heart tired of its own bruises, teaching itself to love, that love should not taste like lust and ruin. The other one is called The Tide That Took My Future Left Lullabies, Searching for Home. This is a dedication to every woman that went through miscarriage. Or it goes like this. Laid land down my thighs like melted wax. The warmth turned to wetness. I cupped my hands between my legs as if I could stop it or shove it back inside. Begged my body to let me keep this one thing. I screamed more than silence, allowing one to run for his life as the serial killer is on the loose until grief grew thick, lodged in my throat like a swallowed stone. I cursed my fate, placed blame on the world for never warning me about what it feels like to bleed out a dream, to watch the future you already started loving spill between your legs like it never belonged to you. I still see it, in the mirror. I see not myself, but the crimson tide tolls a morning bell. The face of a child who never got to call me mama. I know some will say it happens as if it's nothing, like a dish breaking or spilled milk. But my heart still delivers lullabies, only this time the package has no address. My body betrayed me in lately bonds, and my womb meant to heaven life is now a chamber of sorrows. So tell me, how does a body forgive itself for being both a cradle and a coffin? Thank you. The last one is called If This Year Ends Without Me. If this year ends without me, then put my name amongst the missing souls. Dress me in a breathable cotton lining and dirty clown made of regret. Bury me where darkness could easily find, on the land that no man can purchase. For holding my air back was all I could do. Breathing was an effort I didn't want to undertake. And the sunlight wasn't warm, it burnt. So I hid my shoe wherever the golden prince could never poke his nose. I told him not to force himself on me. this year ends without me, then the world would have finally gone on without its burden. It was my wish that my heartbeat could just stop sometimes. It could go silent as it felt loud at the moment. If this year happens to end without me, then the exact amount of tears you shed should be equivalent to the blood I bled, thinking that tomorrow would hauntingly be the same as today. Another moment of me staring in endless hollow film, Lord, playing the same old tormenting scene. My funeral address should be as blank as my to-do list. Paint the long black so that I feel familiar with place. Perhaps then I could recognize you. And the salt should be abundant in the food you serve. For every time my heart shredded to its destruction, tears on my cheeks slowly turned my face to that of Lot's wife. If this year happens to end without me, then please tell my story. One of a girl who tried to love the world but found its edges too sharp because she believed that if the sun burned yesterday, obviously it should be harsh today, so she let the darkness swallow her whole. Tell them how the night seemed to stretch. Happiness took its time to come to see me. Forever left her not ready, so then my bedsheet grew teeth and started to bite me. Please tell my story of how hope shrunk into tiny particles of sand. It slipped through my fingers and I even started to postpone my own breath. If this year happens to end without me, then add my name to the list of people I owed love, but died before I could pay. And my life shouldn't be anyone's to live. If this year happens to end without me, then waste not a single second of your time crying. Grab the gift of today with every smile you've got. Let the light in and the sun brush your hair, as now might be all you will ever have. Because tomorrow is too arrogant to kneel at anyone's feet. And if this year ends without me, that too without me, the sun would have forgotten my name, or the pain would have let me go. And maybe, just maybe, that is the peace I have been waiting for. Thank you.